Hello you guys, welcome back to Simply Designed. I'm so happy that you're spending your time with me today, and today I am cleaning and organizing, and I am mostly focusing on this kitchen. And when things start to feel a little bit out of hand, it usually means that it is time to organize and reset. So this is what I'm doing here, and of course, before I do any kind of organizing, I like to clean. Make sure I have a clean slate to work with. And we have recently sanded and repolished this island, and let me tell you, it has been a game changer. It is just so easy to wipe everything off, and I'm just so happy that we finally did it. It was a long time coming, but it is here. It's looking shiny, it's looking good, and most of all, it's easy to work with.
What you think. Shame on me thinking it was just a phase. Got me like ooh, got me like ooh. Ain't it fun recognizing your mistakes? Got me like ooh, feeling so ooh. Now I brought my worst behavior, throwing a party in my head. Yeah, prayers from my savior. Just let it.
And you know that when I have 70 dish towels on my oven, that means my husband is home. I have been slacking big time cleaning before going to bed. So here is a crock pot from dinner last night, a couple of clean dishes, and I almost need to film a after dark cleaning video just so that my house could be clean. But you guys know that the struggle is real sometimes. But after putting away these clean dishes, I am going to tackle the pile of dishes in the sink, and per usual, there is a mountain of dishes, so I'm going to take this time to wash them, and then we are going to get into organizing.
Now I brought my worst behavior, throwing a party in my head. Yeah, prayers from my savior. Just let it rain all over me, 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 over
So after the dishes are clean, the sink is looking good, I am going into my pantry, and this isn't like the most unorganized or cluttered pantry I've had before. It has a system and it's worked for us, but I got some new containers and I just want to switch these out. So these containers I have collected over the past, oh my word, 10 years from Costco, and instead of throwing them away, I was like, you know what, let's put stuff in it, stack them, and it works. It works. But when you get new things, you want to redo some stuff. So before I change out the containers in my pantry, I am going to take everything out and then wipe everything down. so after the pantry is clean, it's wiped down, it's good to go, I am bringing these containers that I got from Lifewit, and I have washed these containers the night before, gave them some time to air dry, so they're clean for me to put food in. But these came in 13 pieces. They're airtight, which is amazing. The ones that I had before obviously weren't airtight, but there's 4 different sizes here I'm showing you. And the most coolest thing is that these lids is like a size fits all. So every lid is going to fit on every single container. Plus, there is labels and a marker to go along with it. Like, what? That's amazing. And another thing I love is that these lids are black. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of color, you know, like the blues and the yellows and whatnot, but these are all black. It's right up my color scheme. So that is a big plus for me. Also, when I went on their website, I was looking and people were like, man, these are great. They hold water, like water doesn't even spill. And I was like, okay, let me see if this is approved by me. So here I am just putting in some water, closing in this container and seeing if water leaks through, and it does not. So it is simply approved. Now here I am just taking some items from my old bins, transferring into the new ones, and using some stuff that I had like overstock. So this is great. I love doing this. I love watching people organize and fill up their containers with different things. I'm very nosy, so this was a lot of fun to do. So here I am just taking things, putting them in the new containers, and you know, this is like trial and error. If something doesn't fit in one bin, it'll fit in the other. But this is nice because now my produce can be very tight, no air going through. These ones from Costco, obviously, you know, they're just storage. They weren't really protecting it from anything, but I've really enjoyed organizing my pantry with these. And after I am finished putting all of the items into my containers, I am going to start labeling everything with the labels and the marker provided. And what's so cool about these labels is you can put them on your bin, but you know, as you eat your food or you need to change some things out, you just wipe it with like a baby wipe and whatnot and write a new item that's in your bin. So this is really cool, and I've had way too much fun. I mean, you know, you're getting old when labeling things and organizing things is so much fun. But here, as you can see, I am placing the labels on the front of the containers, and I did this with a couple of them, and then I was like, wait, hold up, you know, they need to be on the side. So while the stickers were still fresh, I went ahead, took the labels off, switched them to the side, no big deal, and now they're looking beautiful and good to go. If you guys are in the market for some bins for your pantry or whatever you want to use them for, I will have a link to their website and this product plus some of their other products down below. I really love these containers. I would highly recommend I mean, not only are they practical, but they're aesthetic. I mean, everything that looks pretty to the eye, I mean, count me in. But I'm going to have all of those links down in the description box below. Make sure you guys go ahead and check them out if you are in the market for some new awesome bins. And as I was labeling, I came across these nuts. I went ahead, asked everybody in my house, what is this? Nobody knows. So if you know what kind of nuts these are, let a sister know, because as of now, they're just labeled nuts. Now I'm putting everything back, and I mean, this makes my heart so happy. I actually need to go ahead and place an order for some more, because I had a couple more things that could use a nice bin. So I need to go ahead and place an order for that. But seriously, seeing this makes me so happy.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found.
Where do you guys store your fruits? I used to have them on the counter, but you know, I like my counters bare and minimal, so now I put them in the pantry. And I've recently seen a lot of people store their fruits in the pantry, but I honestly don't know what's the right way to store them, on the counter or in the pantry. You know, here's my thing, out of sight, out of mind, you know? So when my bananas go black, it usually means that, you know, they're hidden in the pantry. But I do like my counters clean, so it's another thing, like, what do? I don't know. But you saw me put away the dishes, and now I'm washing all of these containers. I am not gonna throw these away. I have a family member that is going to put these in her pantry, so this is really awesome. I love kind of recycling items, giving it new life. Now she can have a nice and clean and organized pantry. So I'm going to go ahead, let these containers and these lids air dry. And when I was putting away my spray bottle under the sink, I was like, oh my word, this needs some help. So here I found more bins, so woohoo for the lady that's getting all of my bins. But here I just have a whole bunch of bags, and I just need to clean this and organize it. It's just that simple.
find my way.
So after under the sink was clean, I went ahead and washed those new bins. So now there is a bigger pile to air dry, but now I'm just going to take a little bit of time to clean the refrigerator and some of the handles on our cabinets. And last order of business is sweeping and mopping these floors. And you guys, the kitchen is clean, and it's not only clean, it's also organized. And the key, I feel like, to organization is just to keep it simple. I feel like sometimes we overcomplicate things and sometimes systems don't work. So find systems that work for you. Keep it simple, because in my opinion that is the way to go. But I hope that this gave you guys some motivation to get up and clean your home, to organize your home. Hope this gave you some ideas. Again, if you're looking for some awesome containers, I really recommend the ones that I use. I'll have them down below. But with all of this being said, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will see you next time.